What is going on, guys? MCU-related here, and today I'm using another MCU-related top 10 list, and I'm going to discuss my top 10 best action sequences in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. These are personally the action sequences in the MCU that are truly amazing, whether it's from the choreography, intensity, fun, entertaining, enjoyable, and most importantly, how amazing they look. Like, action sequences are definitely important to the superhero movies because they have obviously probably a lot of most fun, tension-filled, and exhilarating moments in superhero movies, and there are definitely a lot of those moments in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There are definitely a lot to choose from, and unfortunately there were some painful cuts I had to put out, and there were some ones I really wanted to put on this list, but unfortunately, not to, but there are still some amazing moments on this in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so I won't join this list, but let them know what would be your favorite action sequences in the MCU comments down below. So my brother Brush, let's get started, shall we? Now I went back and forth a lot of my choices for a number 10 spot, but in the end I ended up going with the Baba Asgard from Thor Ragnarok. Now Baba definitely delivers into a lot of areas, and action is definitely one of them, but the last battle in Asgard is definitely one I forgot how amazing it was when I recently watched Thor Ragnarok. No, just basically everything that there should be on scene. Definitely, we'll see another number on this list later on, but this scene's still freaking great. But this action sequence is still freaking great, where we see the way just go electric and all that, and of course you see like, and of course you see immigrants on like, and then you see him just being enemies, and you see a lot actually about Loki, and then you see Hulk smashing and all that stuff. Huge a lot of amazing, see a little bit of Valkyrie, get a lot of like a basic visual noise and visual just and all that. It is just friggin' awesome. I definitely have a few of your action sequences, but this is another one that I'm definitely going to mention in a bit. I'll definitely just arm around great action sequences, and this is definitely one of the most fun and entertaining sequences into the action in the MCU. And then of course we got Thor vs. Hulk from Thor Ragnarok. Now I do this moment was definitely going to be somewhere on this list, and probably a good reason. The reason that we see, of course we see like Thor getting his hair cut off and all that, then we see him find arena and know to stay and where he's at, and then we see this, then we see Hulk come, and we see like, yes, we know each other, he's a friend from Morak. And then we see Hulk like showing like no better. Oh, Hulk, and then we see, and of course he's still trying to convince me, and then we get some brief fights, and we see Hulk being Hulk, and like this in alone basically the best interpretation of Hulk we got at anyway. Like Hulk was great, that movie's done it wrong, but this is definitely the best interpretation, especially seeing the Hulk talk. Like, man, because the end, Hulk ends up. And if you Thor trying to Hulk, but he ends up failing, and then he ends up getting smacked down. But none of the fight's hilarious, but the fight's just freaking awesome. It's very great, fun. And not only season in terms of humor, but it's a season in terms of being fun, entertaining, and just insane in the best ways. Number 8, we got the Titan battle from Avengers Infinity War. And this fight was just freaking awesome. I think that was just a ride at the runtimes where Iron Man is, and Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and pretty much all the Guardians, like Star-Lord, Drax, and Mantis. And then we see them trying to blow a plane, trying to count down when he comes, and he comes, and then we see them all fighting each other, like crashing each other, and just trying to see standing there trying to hold him down so they can get the gauntlet off. And they really succeed in doing them, like Mantis by just grabbing him and great, and then trying to get it off, and then before he does it, Mantis like, when he's like, he might. Then he finds like, Ego Gamora, and then Star-Lord, in a very controversial and divisive thing in the MCU, ends up just hitting him and ruining the plan. And by then we see him trying to Tony, and then we see him like almost killing and bashing Tony, and then we see Doctor Strange and them giving the Time Stone, like, to save Tony's life. Like I thought Tony was actually going to die in that scene. I thought Tony was going to get killed in that scene. but it still brings a lot of intensity, even after maybe watches, and it's something awesome, even with that startler thing. Number 7, we have the elevator fight from Captain America the Winter Soldier. Now, of course, if I was going to be on this list, I don't know if you're surprised at how low this is on this list, but again, that's what's easy enough it is, so yeah. The elevator night is definitely a memorable action scene in the MCU, and for damn good reason. I see Captain just riding the elevator with the other guys, and then I was like, and then a big fight ends up going between, like, Captain America versus a lot of guys in the elevator. And how the scene's choreographed is not only excellent, but how the scene's directed and handled is just freaking amazing. So you have to like all these many guys, and it's just not only entertaining, and not only it's funny and entertaining, but it's so enthralling and so awesome to watch. Even after you watch these many times, like, it is just badass and freaking awesome. In the best possible way, truly a badass sequence. And number 6, we got the one-take fight sequence from the Avengers. Now, of course, most of you know this moment was going to make it somewhere on this list, and it still is a fantastic, badass moment. It's awesome that this sequence actually was done in one take. It's basically where we see a lot of the Avengers fighting a lot of minions and fighting, trying to save the city, and we get all the Avengers are doing, like a Hawkeye, Black Widow, Hulk, Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, and amazing is this scene was done in one take. I could see them shifting to like, like, it's impressive how this was done in one take, honestly. And it's awesome seeing the Avengers trying to fight and trying to save the city, and you see a lot of great like moments involved in this action and all that. Like the Hulk especially has some awesome sequences into with all these creatures that they're trying to fight, trying to save. Like, it's just awesome. Like, I'm sure you guys know the sequence, so I'm not gonna get too much, and I'm sure most of you know about the sequence, but again, it's impressive seeing all the Avengers fight, but also impressive how it was all done in one take. Truly amazing. Now I'm in top 5, and coming in number 5, we got the Wakanda battle from Infinity War. And I'm sure, of course, I spent this moment this list, and it's still an awesome moment. Like, I mean, how could it not be? I mean, seeing a lot of the Avengers basically fighting all these minions and fighting all these creatures, trying to save Wakanda and trying to make sure that trying to save Vision from them attacking Vision because he has one of the Infinity Stones. And all the soldiers, and we see Bruce in a whole Buster suit, which was also find some pretty hilarious moments as well. And we see some awesome moments from Captain America and Black Widow, and also Black Panther. And of course, being at the moment, Thor just when it just comes up, that is when, like, it's cranked up to 11. It was already amazing, but that one cranked this action sequence to 11. Like, man, just that entrance, it seems to just slice through everybody when they need it, and you get some fight moments from Bucky and Rocky Raccoon and all that. Like, it is just an awesome sequence that only has a great tense moments, but some awesome badass moments, and that Thor thing being one of them. At number 4, we got the Hulkbuster vs. Hulk in Age of Ultron. Now, say what you will about Age of Ultron, kind of similar to what you said about the Vision stuff. Vision looks for his hammer and the fourth hammer scene. Say what you will about Age of Ultron, but yeah, my Dawn sequence is awesome, and this is also an amazing sequence. Like, again, say what you will about Age of Ultron. You know, some people, I know this is kind of a divisive movie in the MCU. I definitely do enjoy Age of Ultron. I think it is a great movie. And say what you want, this sequence is freaking awesome. I freaking love this sequence. I'm trying to make him steady and all that, and not only the choreography is great, but then I'm going to film a lot of billions and all that, and of course we get the 2 fighting moments, like, of course we see like, go sleep, and of course we the, I'm sorry. Like, no one's hilarious, but those were just awesome moments, and the thing was, in general, is just freaking awesome in every sense of the word. I freaking loved this moment. The Hulk Buster is just as awesome as it is. Him trying to say the Hulk is also freaking awesome. From the choreography to whatever, to what the camera moves, the camera look is also impressive here. Just an awesome, badass sequence. At number 3, we got the Captain America vs. Bucky fight from Captain America the Winter Soldier. And of course, this moment's going to be in this list, as I mentioned this moment a few times, and this moment definitely is still to be on this list. I mean, yeah, trying to see Captain America finding his own friend Bucky is definitely as emotional as it is. And this is, I mentioned Captain America almost dying in this action sequence as being in my top 10 most emotional MCU moments, and for good reason. But the action sequence itself is just freaking awesome. From on the way, not only how well choreographed it is, to how well handled it is, from feeling Captain America doesn't really want to fight him, he's trying his best trying to convince them that they were friends, and Bucky's not buying it, and see them trying to fight and battle each other, but which is kind of really doesn't want to fight him, but he has to, and like, get a lot of conflict, get a lot of back and forth, and it's just, man, the emotion really is there, the intensity is actually truly there. Even after rewatching the movie, the intensity is still there, despite knowing what's going to happen and knowing that Captain America doesn't die, but it's a great job. It does a great job of making you think that he was going to die here. Like, of course, doesn't obviously, but I did think for a second that he was going to die, and that's definitely what they put bumped up on this list. Is truly, that's right, like, it's truly an emotional action sequence, and definitely some of the most tense in the MCU. And speaking of tensity, we get to my number 2, which is the Cap and Bucky vs. Iron Man fight in Captain America Civil War. And of course, this folks not going to make high up on the list, and it's never hard to see why. Why? Again, 2 moments in general from this fight is one moments that made my top 10 best emotional MCU moments, and for good reason. Of course, we see Tony finding out that Bucky was going to kill his parents, and I kind of knew about it, and he seems just trying to kill Bucky, and then of course again the moment where, in the end of the moment, and so like throwing his shield and all that, but the climax of the fight is just freaking, oh my god. But it's fighting in general, like the intensity is kind of ranked up to 11 here, and he's trying to kill Bucky for everything. You don't blame him, honestly. Again, he does a great job making see like all what off that's coming from here, and this is no exception. Like, you don't know like what to root for and all that, and it's really grasping at what's gonna happen. And of course, God's like, he's my friend, so was I. I could do this all day. I don't care. He killed my mother. And my hands, of course, can't get him captured. Throwing away his shield, Iron's armor pretty much. Iron's losing a lot of his armor, and then Bucky pretty much losing his arm. Like, the intensity just ranked up after finding out about it in the climax. It's just pretty much everything from the choreography to the intensity to the emotion to the directing is just perfect. Not only one of the best action sequences in the MCU, but pretty much one of the best sequences in period in the MCU. But I'm trying to probably I guess what my number 1 is, but before we do get to my number 1, let's get into some honorable mentions. There's still a lot of action sequences I definitely could have put on this list, but these are 10 moments that I once considered to put on this list, but which I just didn't end up making it, but these are still fantastic sequences nonetheless, and they are as followed. The prison escape sequence from Guardians of the Galaxy, Star-Lord vs. Ego from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Cowboys vs. the Ancient One from Doctor Strange, Tony vs. Ironmonger from Iron Man, the Saludo nightclub showdown for Black Panther, the highway fight from Winter Soldier, Ant-Man vs. Yellow Jacket from Ant-Man, the House Party Protocol sequence from Iron Man 3, the Black Widow chair escape sequence from the Avengers, and the bow fight between T'Challa and Killmonger from Black Panther. All great action sequences just didn't make the list. And now we get to my number 1 is the freaking airport sequence. So like, are you really surprised? Like, I'm sure from the moment you click this video that you know that the airport sequence was gonna be number 1, and for good reason. Like, what is there to say about airport sequence that hasn't already been said? Like, it's definitely the best action in the MCU, one of the best superhero sequences probably ever, probably one of the best action sequences in film, period. I'm going that far. I mean, you got a lot of superheroes fighting together. Like, it's basically a comic book thing. You're seeing a lot of these noted heroes fighting and battling each other. Again, and you definitely understand where each side is coming from, why they are fighting each other, and you see them just going at it and just fighting, and not only it's great intensity, but also a lot of fun and a lot of great hilarious moments. Like mentioned with the spamming quiz, which top my list of my most funniest moments in the MCU. Like there is so much greatness within this airport scene. Like that, it's been talked about at this point, so I don't know what has already been said. But the airport sequence is the best sequence of war, best action sequence in the MCU, and probably one of the best sequences ever put on film. Again, I'm going that far. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed my top 10 best action sequences in the MCU. Please let me know in the comments down below, what would be your top 10 favorite action sequences? What are the action sequences that you love the most? What would be your top 10? Do you want a list? Do you disagree on my list? Please let me know in the comments down below. Let's have a live discussion in the comments. And I hope you're enjoying all the MCU videos I'm doing. Like, I actually have a lot of fun doing these MCU-related videos, and they are a lot of fun. And I do at least couple more before Endgame. I'm kind of really feeling, but again, I hope you're enjoying this listen in general. As always, thank you so much for watching. I also truly do appreciate. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all of my social media sites, all linked in the description down below. I am Stardust-One-World from MCU-World-Reviews. I will see you guys next time, and stay cool. Peace.